Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, man. And in this video, I want to talk about an article I saw on ESPN. Once again, another stupid article on ESPN. And them continuing to talk about LeBron James playing 82 games this year. And what that would mean for the Lakers. Oh, LeBron James plays 82 games. Will that help the Lakers reach the NBA Finals? Like this article, and it was one of those articles where you have to be like a paid ESPN member to like read the whole article. I ain't paying for no damn stuff on ESPN. But so I didn't get a chance to read the whole article. I couldn't read the whole article, but I read the the beginning part that I was allowed to see. And I want to talk in this video about how LeBron James can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes at age 40. He's just nowhere close to Michael Jordan at age 40, man. And we're going to talk about this video, man. Because Michael Jordan at age 40, what he did on the court, the energy, the effort that he gave, more so than anything, is something that LeBron James can't touch. He'll never be able to touch Michael Jordan's effort at age 40, man. Not even close. And we're going to talk about this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled by all the support, man. It means a lot, guys, for real, man. Like I said, man, shout out to everybody in the membership. Anyone who donates to my channel, man, like I said, you guys, it means a lot. I know money is hard to come by for a lot of people. So like I said, I'm very humbled by anything that anyone's donated, man. I don't care if it's a penny, man. Much respect to all you guys out there. Like I said, man, you guys support my channel just by the comments, by liking, the interaction with you guys. Thank you very much, guys, for real, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I wanted to do a video and talk briefly about how LeBron James can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes as it relates to the effort that Michael Jordan gave at age 40, right? When Michael Jordan was on the Washington Wizards. Now, a lot of times you hear a lot of these Jordan detractors, people who like to, the LeBron James fans, basically, they love to talk and tear down Michael Jordan's time on the Washington Wizards. And they love to talk about the numbers, the stats, or the fact that Michael Jordan didn't make it to the playoffs or that they didn't win a championship. They love to talk about these things as it relates to Michael Jordan. Man, I've told you guys many times, if there was a weak play-in tournament when Michael Jordan played in the Wizards, they would have been in the playoffs. They would have been in the play-in as a 10 seed, man. They would have, but Michael Jordan didn't have those kind of benefits, right? He didn't have the standard lowered for him like the other guys, like they do now. They've lowered the standard for these clowns. But we've also talked many times, though, guys, about the effort that Michael Jordan played with. And I did that video talking about how many minutes per game Michael Jordan played. And I talked about, and I compared to other NBA seasons over the last 20 years and where that would rank, right, in the season at per game. And I've told you, there were many seasons that Michael Jordan, age 40 years old, 39, 40 years old, last year on the Wizards, with a bad leg, on a bad knee, played 37 minutes a game, which would have had him in the top 3, top 5, top 10. And in even some of these years, he would have been number 1 in the NBA, guys, in minutes per game at that age. Michael Jordan played over 3,000 minutes that season, guys. Over 3,000 minutes. I don't think people really understand these things, man. I've told you guys, man. Played over 3,000 minutes. LeBron James he's only played 3,000 minutes or more than 3,000 minutes one time since 2011, guys. This man has played more than 3,000 minutes. 2018. That was the last season that LeBron James played 3,000 minutes in a season, guys. He's never played 3,000 minutes in a season in LA. And one of the big reasons why is because he's been load managing and he's been frail. He's been missing a lot of games. Like I said, load managing on the fans, but at the same time, talking about how great of a shape he keeps himself in. I told you, it don't add up. But he hasn't played 3,000 minutes in LA, guys. Michael Jordan played over 3,000 minutes, led the team in minutes at 40 years old. In an era of NBA where there was still physicality in the NBA, guys actually still gave effort on the defensive end. The pace was a little bit different. The game was officiated differently than it is today. It was a different game. So if we think about those aspects, what Michael Jordan did, effort-wise at that age, is even more impressive. No one's played 82 games at that age and played that many minutes at that age. That's the difference here. The amount of minutes that Michael Jordan played per game and in total. Also, when I talk about the effort, and I say LeBron James can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes as it relates to the effort at 40 years old. We talk about effort, guys. We're talking about giving the effort on the defensive end on both sides of the ball. Michael Jordan, guys, I believe had 71 offensive rebounds that season. 71 offensive rebounds, right? On a bad leg at 6'6", in an era where you still had some big men around, guys still banging around down low. So you had to give the effort. But he had 71 offensive rebounds, guys, that season at 40 years old. LeBron James hasn't had 70 or more rebounds since he's been in LA. Since he's been in LA, guys, he hasn't had more than 70 rebounds. I think he had 68 or 69 might have been the most he's had in a season. And this at 35, 36, 37, 38 years old. Michael Jordan had more offensive rebounds at 40 years old than LeBron James has had since he's been in LA. That goes to the effort. I've told you guys, LeBron James don't give effort on rebounds. Look at his rebounding numbers throughout his career. The totals, the per games, they're pathetic. Mediocre at best. Terrible. Because he don't give the effort. He never gave effort in rebounds. He only gave effort in taking shots and dribbling the basketball, right? Playing in the system so he could get his assist numbers up. That's where he gives the effort in. If you think about Michael Jordan on the defensive end, on the Wizards, he led the team in steals, over 120 steals that season. LeBron James hasn't had over 120 steals. I don't even know when, since like 2011 or something like that, man. The dude is not getting steals. I know he hasn't had over 120 steals since he's been in LA. Not even one season, guys, has he sniffed that. Michael Jordan over 120 steals at 40 years old. Led his team in steals that season. Michael Jordan was second in total rebounds on the Wizards that year. Guys behind Christian Laettner, I believe. Second in total rebounds. Michael Jordan playing all 82, 37 minutes a game, over 3,000 minutes played, leading the team in total points. Once again, Michael Jordan scored over 1,600 points that season. Led the team in total points. I believe Michael Jordan was in the top 5 in blocks on that team. And like I said, guys, when we think about the effort he gave on the defensive end, Michael Jordan, I believed he did not make an all-defensive team that year, but he was in the voting on the all-defensive team. He was in the voting, guys. He actually got a couple votes for an all-defensive team. I believe he got 3 votes for all-defensive team that season. LeBron James hasn't gotten a vote on an all-defensive team in a long time, man. In a long time. You think LeBron James is going to get any votes for an all-defensive team this year? You think he got any votes last year or the year before or the year before that? The dude hasn't played defense in like 10 seasons, literally. Standing around. Michael Jordan never stood around. Any drop-off that Michael Jordan had on the defensive end was due to age and was due to injury, wear and tear, right? Things of that nature. LeBron James, right, the things that he doesn't do on the defensive end is also on his effort. He ain't even trying. He don't care. Michael Jordan gave the effort. That chase down block on Ron Mercer, that you guys all know that chase down block, that it's been, you know, you guys have seen it going around the internet for years now. The effort that Michael Jordan gave right there, that epitomizes Michael Jordan. That clip is the epitome of Michael Jordan. That's the complete opposite of LeBron James, who picks and chooses when he's going to exert himself. But the key to that play, guys, is not the chase down itself. Excuse me, guys. It's the fact that Ron Artest played great defense on Michael Jordan, right? Blocked Michael Jordan's shot. Did Michael Jordan stand there and argue for a foul call? Did he flop and moan? Did he cry to the referees? Did he stand around looking for a call? Looking for an excuse? No. He got his shot thrown back in his face, and he's decided to do something about it. Make a play. That's what Michael Jordan did. That's his MO. You stripped him, you blocked his shot, you made a great defensive play on him. He was going to try to come back and get it back on you on the other end. Get some payback, so to speak. That's what Michael Jordan did in that play. We all know what LeBron James would have done, because that's what he does. If someone would have blocked LeBron James' shot like that, he would have grabbed his elbow, immediately grabbed his arm. As if he got hit on the arm. He would have grabbed his wrist. Something would have happened. He would have flailed up in the air. He would not have hustled back. He would not have. And he would have gave up a layup. He wouldn't have hustled back like Michael Jordan did. That's the epitome of LeBron James. The complete opposite of Michael Jordan. The complete opposites. And that's why I can never support or get behind LeBron James. I'm a Michael Jordan supporter. I get behind what Michael Jordan did, the way he carried himself, the way he approached the game, the way he respected the fans, the love of the game he played with, the effort that he showed on the court. I can't value LeBron James and value Michael Jordan. It doesn't work that way, guys. They're complete opposites. I would be a complete hypocrite. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to look myself in the mirror. So when we think about that, I tell you, LeBron James can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes, guys, as it relates to the effort that Michael Jordan gave at 40 years old on the Washington Wizards. Also, we have to think about the fact that Michael Jordan did not play with an Anthony Davis. He was playing with Jerry Stackhouse that year, guys. Kwame Brown, Christian Laettner, Etan Thomas, Charles Oakley, Tyronn Lue. This is the team. Brandon Haywood, I believe, was on that team. This is the team that Michael Jordan played. I'm not saying these guys are terrible. They're bums. They're scrubs. None of this stuff. They're role players at best. Jerry Stackhouse thought he was better than he really was. He was not that dude. Jerry Stackhouse averaged, 22 points a game that season on like 40% shooting. Jerry Stackhouse completely overrated, was not a great defensive player like that. And like I said, he was a big crybaby out there, man. Even to this day, he cries about Michael Jordan on the Wizards and that he thought he was better than Michael Jordan. Yeah, maybe you were better at that point in your career, but you didn't give the effort like Michael Jordan. And you damn sure weren't a leader like Michael Jordan, and you did not play both sides of the ball like Michael Jordan. You couldn't shine Michael Jordan's shoes at 40 years old on the defensive end, Jerry Stackhouse. But that's the team that Michael Jordan was playing with. He wasn't playing with Anthony Davis, who was, like I said, essentially the best two-way player in the league over the last several years. Michael Jordan had no one like that on that team. Nobody. The Wizards had no expectations. Also, the Wizards weren't getting a plus 500 the free throw line, guys. Go look it up. Nowhere close to that. LeBron James has been getting a lot of help, also playing with a lot more talent than Michael Jordan on the Wizards, but LeBron James is struggling for a play-in every single season. LeBron James can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes on the defensive end. So in that article, when they talk about LeBron James playing 82 games this season and what that would look like, it wouldn't look like anything. I would not be impressed with LeBron James playing 82 games if he's not playing defense. That's the whole point here. So I said LeBron James needs to play less minutes and give more effort and play the 82 games. So play 25 minutes a game, play the 82 games, but give the effort on the defensive end. Give the effort on the rebounds. So I challenge LeBron James to get more than 120 steals this season, which is what Michael Jordan did. I challenge LeBron James to get more than 71 offensive rebounds this season, even though he's never done that in LA, hasn't had more than 70 rebounds in LA. I challenge him this year at age 40 to get more than 71 offensive rebounds like Michael Jordan did at age 40 in the 2000s on a bad knee, shorter, right? And being not the biggest guy on the court when Michael Jordan was playing, LeBron James has all the advantages. I challenge him to do this. I challenge LeBron James to get any votes for an all-defensive team. Michael Jordan received 3 votes for an all-defensive team at that age. I believe he was actually the third guard out on that list. So there were 3, I think there were 2 other guards ahead of Michael Jordan in 2003 to make an all-defensive team. I believe Gary Payton was ahead of him for votes. And somebody else, I can't remember who it was. But if you look at Michael Jordan's numbers, you dig down and dig into the effort that he gave, it shows up in the numbers. So Michael Jordan's defensive win shares were greater than Gary Payton's that season, guys. That's right, you heard me correctly. They were also greater than Scottie Pippen's that year. Michael Jordan's defensive rating, which I know, listen, I don't put any stock in these numbers per se. I'm not saying, oh, those numbers prove this or that. I'm just giving you examples that show that he gave effort out there. The effort was there. His defensive rating was pretty decent. It was better than Gary Payton's that year. It was better than a lot of other players. I believe his defensive rating was better than Bruce Bowen's that year, Michael Jordan's. I believe his defensive win shares were greater than Bruce Bowen's that year. Bruce Bowen, who was one of the elite defenders in 2003. He might have been the best perimeter defender at that position. You could argue him and Kobe Bryant. But Bruce Bowen was one of the great defenders in the NBA at that time in the early 2000s, man. And Michael Jordan's defensive win shares and defensive rating were on par or better than Bruce Bowen's. This at 40 years old on a bad knee. This wasn't Michael Jordan coming in great shape with no injuries. Remember, he was retired for 3 years before he came back to the Wizards. But the effort was there. So I told you guys, defense starts with effort. That's the bare minimum that you have to be good on defense, is the effort. And Michael Jordan had that. LeBron James ain't got that. He can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes on the effort. And the numbers that Michael Jordan put up compared to his team and his age, the effort he gave, the dude was leading the team in points, second in rebounds, like I said, first in steals, number 1 in PER on his team, number 1 in PER on his team. That's not LeBron James. Could you imagine Michael Jordan playing with Anthony Davis? The Wizards make the playoffs with Anthony Davis. Once again, there was no plan at that time. But Michael Jordan led his team in a lot of advanced analytics and just numbers and total numbers overall because he was there every single night. And he played 37 minutes a night, guys. 37 minutes while giving that effort. Not lollygagging, walking around, wrestling on defense to play offense, trying to get numbers. No, he was out there giving the effort, man. Averaged over 6 rebounds. Like I said, gave the effort on the offensive boards. Had 71 offensive rebounds. LeBron James has 2 offensive rebounds 8 games into the season. 8 games in, guys. So I think he's on pace for like 30 offensive rebounds this year. I want to say off the top of my head, if I extrapolate this, somewhere like that, 27, 28 rebounds offensive. That's what he's on pace for. And like I said, let me know when he could get over 100 steals this season. Hasn't done it since he's been in LA. Let me see if he can get as many blocks as Michael Jordan had that season. I believe Michael Jordan averaged 0.5 blocks. I believe he had, I want to say 40 blocks. Something like that, 39 blocks, something like that, whatever it was. LeBron James ain't going to sniff these things, man, because he ain't giving the effort. And like I said, let me know if LeBron James is going to get any votes for an all-defensive team at 40 years old. He ain't giving the effort like Michael Jordan. So even if he plays 82 games, it's not going to be the same. He's not going to play the same amount of minutes. Even if he averaged, let's say he averaged 37 minutes per game like Michael Jordan did, and he plays 82 games like Michael Jordan did at age 40, it's not going to be the same. The effort won't be there. Yeah, you might be able to play 37 minutes a game and you're lollygagging for 15, 20 of those minutes. It's not the same. Michael Jordan played over 3,000 minutes that he was hustling and giving effort, diving on the floor for loose balls, banging down low for rebounds. Remember, Michael Jordan played small forward on the Wizards, not guard, small forward. So when we think about these things, guys, like I said, man, Michael Jordan was out there doing his thing, man, on the defensive end, giving the effort. Like I said, and he had an impact. It impacted the game. The Wizards were better defensively because of Michael Jordan. The Lakers are not better defensively because of LeBron James. They play defense despite LeBron James. Know how to push Michael Jordan in the back to make a rotation. No Kyle Kuzma's from Michael Jordan. That's LeBron James, though. And that was a couple years ago. That wasn't even at age 40. So you guys know the deal, man. LeBron James can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes at 40 years old on the court. Don't talk to me about LeBron James' inflated numbers in this weak, soft era where he's chucking up all these shots. Good for him. He not impacted on both sides like Michael Jordan did. And he don't rebound. He's not rebounding like Michael Jordan did at age 40, even though he was smaller than LeBron James. And he played in a more physical era. In the early 2000s was more physical than it is now. LeBron James can't rebound. You guys know the deal, man. So remember, LeBron James, let's see if he'll play 82 games. I told you, he won't play 82 games and give that same kind of effort. He won't play 82 games and rebound, play defense. He won't do that kind of stuff. That's the difference here. The only reason he's playing now in year 22 is because he's given up on defense 10 years ago. So he extended his career by giving less effort. And that's why no one respects him. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.